So you're short. You feel like there's no hope. This belief has led you to mutilate yourself, neglect your personal hygiene, neglect personal development. Well, what's the point? I'm short. I feel you, but I bring you hope today that just because you're short doesn't mean there is no hope for you. Today, something very interesting happened. I stumbled across a video. In this video, this influencer, he booked a ride. He paid off the Uber driver in order to use his account to pick up females in his Lamborghini and film their reaction. The first lady he picked up, the second lady he picked up, at first all of them would be skeptical. Then once they've gotten comfortable in the Lamborghini now, he starts asking them questions. He plays little to no role in their interaction, that kind of thing. And within minutes, all of them are trying to get to know him. And mind you, this influencer is bald headed, receding hairline, every disadvantage you could conjure up. There was this, the most hilarious part of the video was when he was speeding up, and this lady tells him, "This is the definition of you're driving me crazy." How hilarious is that? That a lady can be so spontaneous to bring up pickup lines in the presence of a Lamborghini. Mind you, my friend, if you are intelligent now, you'll be able to infer that the problem is not your genetic makeup. The problem is not just where you come from or your background. You've already identified the real cause and what you could go work on. In this life we are dealt with it. We play by the hands that we are dealt with. It's not your fault that you came from a low background. It's not your fault that you came from a family that is illiterate and destitute of financial intelligence as well as finances. So it's not your fault. But in this world we are only or we can only choose our destination, not where we arrive. We can only choose our destination, not where we arrive, or our background, or our beginning. So only you can choose your destination. It's not just about money. People say to me, "Oh, once I have money, I'll get any girl I want." Well, from a macro level, you're right, but at a micro, you're very wrong because money only gives you ability to try. Money only qualifies you to try. So every beautiful girl you meet, all the guys in her life has money. So you're just a qualifier, and money is like gasoline. It amplifies who you are. So if you're a dog coming out from a Mercedes, now you become a massive dog. But if you're me coming out of a Mercedes, you become the man. So money is an amplifier. It amplifies your character, and it amplifies who you are. You don't want to be this you don't want to be a bunch of sugar daddy to some horse. No, that's not the kind of man you are. You don't want to be this guy, this weird dude who buys up prostitutes and escorts. That's not the kind of person you want to become. So you have to become a man while you're striving to work your way up the financial ladder. You should also pay attention to your personal development to be charismatic, interesting, have fun stories to share. Majority of you, when you go in a conversation with a lady, you're asking interview questions like, "How are you? Fine. How are you? Fine. Where did you go to today? Here. Have you had lunch?" Yes. You discover quickly that there's so much pickup lines you can make do with. I mean, if you're trying to use pickup lines through the whole conversation, it becomes incoherent. Imagine running pickup lines throughout the whole conversation. Exactly. So you have what constitutes a, a nice conversation. It's not just what you said, it's not just the questions or how deeply you are able to connect with the opposite person, but the experiences and stories you can share. And you do not get that stories through watching a YouTube video. You get that through actual experience, putting in the effort, going out of your way to get these stories. What makes a good story? What makes a good story is risk, uncertainty. It was supposed to mess up somewhere along the line, but I survived. I survived this. I survived that. So you have to be a person of capability. Take risks. Stop being in your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. Stop trying to live your life as though you're walking on eggshells. It never ends perfectly. It never ends well. Imagine at the end of the road when you're 80 and you're 75 and you look back at this day and you regret how you lived your life. You regret that you didn't start that business. You regret that you didn't hang out. You regret that you didn't learn this, cultivate certain skills that would have distinguished you from your colleagues. You don't want to be that kind of person. Take action now. It's better you know what happened than to ask the question, what if? What if I started that business? What if I did this? What if I did that? You don't want to be that kind of person. So as always, my friends, if there's anything you've learned from this video, is first is the genetic makeup does not matter. Start taking care of yourself. Have your bath twice a day. Brush your teeth. Do something. Organize yourself. If you're not organized yourself, how do you expect to bring someone else into your life? That kind of messy life. So organize yourself, get your shit together, and you'll be fine. Always, friend. It's a pleasure speaking to you guys. I'll see you in the next one.